The new normal, guys. That's what we're living now, the new normal. Have you noticed things have just not returned to normal since 2020, 2021? 2019 was such a great year. I was so bullish. Everyone's so happy. Things were about to happen for everyone. And then all of a sudden, man, we had that event. And then it just completely changed the way people associate with each other, the way people feel, jobs, money. Pretty much 90% of the people I know right now are broke. The new normal is real, guys. Anyway, welcome to my daily walk. As you know, I'm walking to keep fit. And while I'm walking to keep fit, I do videos sometimes. Right, let me take a little break here. So, talking about broke, man, 90% of the people that I know are either completely broke or they're struggling financially. And a lot of it can be associated directly with what happened just a few years ago. So even though a lot of people received stimulus checks around the world, right? Where I live, we didn't receive anything. In fact, I wasn't eligible to any of it. So I had to work and find alternatives to sustain myself while the entire world was locked down and we weren't allowed to do any work. Granted, I had to only just basically Netflix and chill. But you know, even while Netflix and chilling, our bills didn't cease. We still had to pay the bills. I had to pay council tax. I had to pay, for food. I had to pay for all these things, right? I had to find alternatives. I doubled down on my, make money online thing because, making money from home was something I knew how to do anyway. So I doubled down on it, found some new ways and sort of mastered it, to be honest. And this is the thing. YouTube is one of those places where has been consistent this whole time, right? I often say to people that even though, right now is some of the hardest times that people have ever experienced because of, the issues that are ongoing, global unrest, uncertainties, economic turmoil, recessions in many countries. This now in 2024 and onwards is kind of the easiest it's ever been to make money on the internet or just generally, right? And YouTube is a kind of godsend in this era where you can grab a smartphone. Like most people now have a smartphone of some kind. I have an iPhone 11. Some people have way better phones. Some people have Android phones. Any device that can record a video, a smartphone being the best because of all the apps and stuff that you have on there. You can just pick it up and pick a topic that you're passionate about, some information that you can offer the world, some value that you can provide. Now, there are two things that you be doing on there that's going to get you traffic and it's going to get you traction. And one of it is to provide a solution to people's problems or to entertain people. So you're either easing a pain or you're providing some kind of pleasure. And if it fits into one of these, or if it does two of them at the same time, then you've hit a golden jackpot. But any one of those would do. And you do a little bit of research, get to know analytics, you don't even, well, to begin with, you don't need to get to know analytics. The most important thing is just to start doing, right? And just learn on the go. Don't worry about what people think. Actually, it's a great gift that in the beginning you don't have that many subscribers, because without subscribers or without people watching you, then you can make all of your mistakes, get better, hone your skills, etc. And as time goes on, you get better and better. And then you never know, you're one video away from just blowing up, especially nowadays, right? I'll tell you why it's really, really awesome and easy, because the algorithm now is searching for a particular factor of authenticity. I'm going to do an entire video on that. I'm preparing it now because I want to do a really good video on it because I think I've cracked this platform completely now, right? So there's one thing that it's looking for. And once you crack that, again, stay tuned for my next video, you're going to find success on this platform. In fact, I am going to apply that to this platform and I believe 100% that this is going to be a great success. Now, I'm not monetized yet on this platform, but I know for sure I will be. It could take a month, it could take 2 months, but it's going to happen. And when it does happen, it's going to be a thing that I'll be able to do every day if I want. I'm not going to burn out. I'm not going to crash out because it's not going to be something that I'm doing that I'm not already passionate about or something I'm not really knowledgeable about, which is my advice to people, to find something that you're both passionate about and knowledgeable about, so you can just give, give and give. Well, that's the thing with people who have gray hair like me, who are, near 50, over the age of 40 and onwards, is that we have a lot to choose from when it comes to life experience, knowledge, experience, expertise. We have a lot to say, even though we don't say it on this kind of platform, because a lot of us are reluctant or don't think it's something for us. It's something for the kids to do and not for us. But in fact, there is a dearth of information. Yeah? There's a scarcity of information at the moment that you can fill. So if you're watching this and you're over the age of 40, over the age of 50, and you have something to say, you have a lot of value to give, grab your phone and start talking to it, start providing value. There's a lot of people who are here to listen to what you have to say, and they're going to find it valuable, right? So I digress. This is your opportunity, and you don't even have to do it full time, right? If you're at work, you can be doing it while you're at work. You can do it in your car. Car videos are very, very popular. I did a video about that. Let's say you're in dire straits, right? You've got a bit of debt, right? You owe some money. You're working every day, and the amount that you're earning isn't enough to pay off your debt, right? Because you have other bills to pay. You have to, you have children that, have demands. They have to be fed. They have to be clothed. They're in school. There are things that you have to pay for, extracurricular activities. You're, obviously living in a house. You have to pay bills, shelter, rent, council tax, car payments, etc. Yeah, things are very expensive. Plus, inflation has gone up remarkably. So a lot of people, right, even with full-time jobs, earning way above minimum wage, aren't making ends meet at the moment because things are just that expensive, right? And, a lot of people have like debt, and the debt, because the interest rate has been so high, a lot of their debt is high interest, and that's been growing as well. So they're not even servicing the debt is growing. So what do? You can't get a pay rise at work, you can't get a better job. You're afraid of even looking to try and get a better job, because if you try, you might get fired, and then now you're unemployed, and before you know it, you're on the streets. So what you can do is, with your knowledge, your experience, some of you guys are very good with plumbing, household stuff. Some of you guys are being sort of traveling in your youth or whatever. Some of you know how to make things, right? Some of you know about, building trains. Some of you work in technical genres where you can basically showcase some of your skills. And all of this stuff, man, is needed. That information is needed. The internet right now, the YouTube is full of information about modern day things, technical stuff, product reviews that, young people know how to do, information that the youth have. The information that the elderly people have, people in the 50s, 60s, 70s, midlife people, even older people, that information is currently nearly missing from YouTube, and people are searching this information. Yeah, the advice, the consultancy type stuff, and you have that. You have that experience. You have that world lived experience that you can share, and this could then monetize you, and you can get paid for this just for talking about things you already know. And the proceeds of that can go to paying down your debt, and before you know it, you're debt free, you're closer to retirement, you're able to pay for the rest of your mortgage, you're able to clear your car payments, and then you're able to start living life a little bit, and even if it's not luxurious things, it's just like you could just live a normal life, with that extra, grand, $2,000, who knows, $3,000 that might come in making these videos. So the message for today is grab your phone, talk into it. You don't even have to publish it. Journal using video, right? And get to know how to record a video and how to put it up. And you never know.